Hello again, YouTube. I'm here with another e-liquid review. I'm gonna review organic Kona velvet milkshake. And don't mind the headphones. I have the headphones in again to make sure I don't lose audio like I did in the last video. I actually recorded this video already and I lost the audio, but I'm gonna record it again. And I'm kind of disappointed because I wanted to give you a first impression of how I felt about this flavor, but I'm not going to be able to do that because I have been vaping on it, and you don't get the first impression. So first of all, here's the coloration of fluid. It's pretty mellow. It's pretty light. It's really light amber, and it's just going to pull really easy. Not too thick, so it's pretty good. And here's my atomizer. I'm using the same atomizer I used in the last video where I show you how to wrap coil, and I got the same coil, but I did clear this out with some water. I've been smoking organic wintergreen. I really like that flavor, but I'm gonna fill through the wick here really good and make sure the wick gets all the flavor out of there. And it looks like I got myself a spill. Whoops. And I do it again. Not too bad. We'll just put the top on there and it'll seal it up good. So there might be a little water residue on the wick, but I don't think it's going to be too terrible. It says it's got 3.4 ohms resistance. That is vaping pretty nice though. I don't think that's right with the resistance. 2.8 now. Must have been water residue. Okay, so this is, again, this name is really long. Organic Kona velvet milkshake. It's got a really mild chocolatey flavor to it. It tastes a lot like an iced coffee, and I can't say I'm a huge fan of this flavor. I really wanted to give you a first impression, but I guess it's okay. I don't think I would enjoy this flavor a lot. I would enjoy it in small bottles. I really like the vapor production of this fluid though. This is a really good flavor for really good cloudy vapor. Got a lot of vapors floating around here, and that's one thing I really like about this flavor. It's not too heavy, so it doesn't caramelize on the wick and the coil and reduce vapor production. It's actually really good for vapor production. And I bet I still got a little bit of water residue. Still 2.8 ohms. So I'm going to turn this up to 8 watts. I've been liking 8 watts. Those previous vapes were on 7.3. Not too bad. Like I said, it really tastes a lot like an iced coffee. There's a slight I want to say chocolate flavor to it, but I'm not 100% sure. It's actually okay. I don't think I would just vape on this flavor over and over, but it's still pretty good. One problem I have with this flavor is that I get sick of it way too fast, which is unfortunate because I do like the mild iced flavor coffee enough that I want to keep vaping on it, but then it's just like I don't know. I just don't want to vape it after a while. So this is probably too much for me, but I did want to show off the coloration as much as possible because it's got a nice golden amber color to it. And I like that. It's not a terrible flavor, but I am by no means a person that drinks a lot of coffee. And I think this is really more for the people who like coffee. And I honestly really don't like coffee. If I like coffee, it's got to have a lot of cream and a lot of sugar, and I don't think this flavor is for me. But it's still, if this were a coffee in a cup that I had, I would drink the whole cup. I don't think I could drink 3 or 4 cups though, which might be what this amounts to and how much flavor you get out of it. Still puffy clouds of vapor. I like that. So this is organic Kona velvet milkshake. Huge long name. It's 2 lines. This name. It's huge. It's from virginvapor.com, and I'm really liking virginvapor.com's pure VGE fluids. They got a lot of flavor to them. They got quite a few flavors to them. One thing I really don't like about Virgin Vapor fluids is they do have it tastes like an alcohol inside of them, which isn't terrible because the flavor does overpower the alcohol, but there is still a little bit of alcohol flavor to it. There are a lot of flavors over at Virgin Vapor that I like and that I'll probably keep purchasing. I really prefer the 100% vegetable glycerin fluids to any type of mix of PG, VG. I think I have a PG sensitivity, so it doesn't mix well with me. It makes me cough. I do have another web page that I've been looking at for different fluids, so I'm gonna look at their fluids and get some fluids from them and do some vapor tests on those. This is Vapor Renew, VAPORA. Hold on, let me see that. Let me spell that again. VAPORRENU.com. And they have an interesting way where you can buy like 30 milliliter. Can't even say that. They only sell 30 milliliter fluids, and you can add like ginkgo biloba and milk thistle and caffeine. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy some Mountain Dew from them because they got Mountain Dew flavor, and I'm going to add caffeine to it, and that's going to be my Mountain Dew for a while. I want to see how that works, but that's not going to be for a couple weeks. So if I were to give this a final verdict, it does taste a lot like an iced coffee, and there is a little bit of a milkshake chocolatey flavor to it. And this is definitely not my cup of tea. I prefer chai tea, but I like the flavor. I just don't like it a lot, and I don't think this is going to be a vapor fluid that I would go to often. I hope you enjoyed this review. Give me a comment, give me a like, subscribe. I will be doing more e-liquid flavor reviews in the future. So if you want to see those, please subscribe.